heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. And when we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all our beer.
Hey folks, it's Rob.
That's Travis.
And you're watching 8BeerX, only on 8BeerX.com. Yeah. So, new drink review. I was very intrigued when I saw this one on the shelf.
Oh yeah.
Now, this brewery I'd heard of before is Angry Orchard.
Okay.
And actually a few friends of ours from the X-Ciders in the World Square said it's wonderful.
Okay.
And unfortunately I just hadn't had a chance to, think about picking it up. But when I saw this one, I was very, very intrigued.
Okay.
Even though typically it's not a flavor combination I'm fond of in my drinks, but I was like, I gotta give this a spin. So, from Angry Orchard, Apple Ginger.
That's right.
There we go. So, something like that, yes. So, when I saw that, I was like, that's a flavor combination that I know is bound to be interesting.
Yeah.
At least if they did it right.
Not to mention, you don't see many beers with ginger in them.
No, you really don't. Not even really many ciders. I mean, I've seen I'm familiar with ginger beer, which, non-alcoholic most of the time.
Right, kind of like ginger ale.
Right. And there's
malt kind of taste.
Right, and there's been a couple of pale ales and stuff I've seen, but typically not something you see very often.
No, not at all.
So I'm very, very looking forward to see what this is like.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited myself. So, thank you, sir.
All right. So, wow, even like from back here, I can smell the apple. It almost.
Oh my god.
It's like for a moment I got.
It you in the face of it. It's just
yeah, it's like almost like woodchuck, but yeah. Let's. Ooh. It does almost smell like woodchuck.
Yeah.
But sharper.
No, it's really sharp. It almost smells like your. It almost smells like it's a soda.
You know what the smell kind of reminds me of? What? Strongbow.
Strongbow, really?
Yeah. Have you ever had Strongbow?
We might have reviewed it like a long time ago.
Yeah, but it kind of reminds me of that.
Wow. No, this is really strong.
Yeah, that's.
It's like I said before. It's like a soda. It's really sharp because you got the carbonation in there, and it's almost like heavy, like syrupy.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like it's like weighing you down heavy, but it's like strong. It's potent.
Yeah. So let's. Oop, I stopped wearing my gloves.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get. Let's get a pour here. Very clear.
Very. It's crystal clear.
Yeah. But lots of carbonation already.
Yeah.
But how much of it will hang around is a good question.
Not to make it seem unappealing, but it is distinctly the color of urine.
Yeah, I think that's par for the course for most cider, but that is. I do like the color of it. It's
kind of golden.
It's very golden. Typically what we'll see for a cider.
Right.
The carbonation is staying. I like that.
Yes, it's very, very active. It's alive.
So now let's give it a whiff out of the bottle.
Oh man.
The strength dies down a little bit.
It does, but it actually kind of smells like potpourri right now.
Well, I get it. So kind of going back to the more Strongbow woodchuck comparisons.
Right.
Really what I typically get out of that's more like green apple scent.
Yeah.
Now this is more, your typical red apple kind of smell, which is good. I like the direction
it's almost like a little bit more sour. Right?
Yeah.
Not as sour, more bitter. More tannin almost. Just kind of.
Right. So one other thing I'm kind of noticing, I'm really now starting to get more of the ginger smell, but it doesn't. It's like ginger almost mixed with a little bit of honey.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that now.
Yeah, so I'm really interested to see this. So, shall we?
Cheers.
Drink, bitches. That's sweet.
Oh yeah.
But not overpoweringly sweet.
No. It stays. It doesn't linger. It's not. It's very pleasant.
Yeah, it really is. It's not harshly acidic like you get with some ciders.
Right.
But like you said, no overpowering sweetness.
Right. No, it's almost like candy. It doesn't have any of the drawbacks that are usually associated with it, with a beer. It's not like a dirty kind of side effect that you get from things. It's just very clean, very, very sweet, very strong, and It almost feels fake, like you're not even drinking beer, you know?
Yeah, in a sense, it's almost like I can drink 6 of these, and then you're on the floor.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily 6.
Yeah.
I could drink 20 of these and be on the floor.
It's very clean.
Mm.
It's crisp without hitting you upside the head.
No.
It's sweet without being cloying. I'm really liking this one.
Yeah.
This has been one of the better ciders I've had.
Best of all, it tastes nothing like piss. So
Yeah, it may look like it, folks, but yeah, not pee. This is not Bear Grylls cider.
I swear.
Yeah.
Although, if you gave this to Bear Grylls, he would just throw the glass at the wall saying, "This isn't piss!"
Mm-hmm. So, on a scale of 1 to 5, what would you give Angry Orchard Apple Ginger Cider?
3.5.
3.5?
Yeah.
I'll agree with you there. 3.5. I think the one thing I would like to try, and unfortunately we didn't have time, is actually get it nice and chilled.
Oh, yeah.
I think this would be a great spring and summer cider.
Definitely.
Maybe not spicy enough for the winter.
No.
But, Angry Orchard, listen. Put cinnamon in this shit. And then, like, cinnamon and nutmeg, and
I do have
put
to
it out
say
in the
one
winter,
thing.
and...
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Honestly, the cinnamon and the nutmeg probably wouldn't mix well with what this is. It's not... That make it kind of more heavy than it is just like this kind of sweet, light drink that it is right now. I will say one thing, maybe this is just my palate, I'm not really tasting ginger. And maybe it's just because it has to be, you're not supposed to taste the ginger, you're supposed to taste what its complement with that orange is. Or sorry, apple, not orange.
Right, yeah, I was gonna say the ginger taste is very subtle. Which is good. It does complement the apples they use well.
Yes.
So, I mean, with that being said, I mean, it's a wonderful drink. Go buy it. It's $9 for a 6-pack.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's great for a cider, especially if you want one that's easy drinking and tastes good. So, having fun there?
Yes, I'm looking at the lacing. It laces a little bit.
Well, yeah, I was going to say most ciders don't lace just by nature of what they are, so.
Right.
But, yeah, 3.5 from both of us.
That's
Go
true.
pick it up. It's wonderful.
Especially
for you, Beer Maiden. Go buy some.
I have to say, this probably won't last more than a minute after we finish recording. So.
Nope. So, you've been watching 8BeerX, only on 8beerx.com.
Yeah.
Under pressure, breaking down on me, breaking down on you, no more. Whatever.
Boom, 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 boom.
And if it was Vanilla Ice, it'd be doom, 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 doom. Yeah. Why do I remember that shit? I have no clue.